Hi, hello, hola, welcome to Jesus Disabled. I'm Brad, and as you know, I like to start off these episodes with a little chat section, and I just want to keep it real with you guys. It's been a struggle for your boy the last week or so. It's just been really hard to keep up at it. I know a lot of people are kind of in the same boat. Views have dipped and subs have dipped, and I feel like I scratch and claw for every subscriber, and I work really hard to get them and network and support people, and I feel like I'm at a net zero, and actually usually a net -1. Like, I'll gain 2 subscribers, and then over the course of a couple of days I'll lose 2 or 3. So it's like I'm never moving, and that's really hard for me. And I know that people shouldn't care about numbers, and you should just focus on your content and do what you enjoy and everything. But seeing those numbers dip, I think, hurts everyone's spirits, because no matter what you do or how you feel about your content, when people like your content, it makes you feel like you do a good job. And when people unsubscribe for your content, I think it's just automatically you feel like you messed up somehow. And I don't know if that's necessarily what's affected me as much, but what really hit me hard was being hit with a strike, like a hard strike, not a copyright claim. I've had a couple of claims for the JoJo meme on my Resident Evil video, and I had a claim for the Rickroll Resident Evil video, despite using less than 10 seconds of each song. Neither here nor there. Claims I've ignored because I'm not in it for the money. So if I don't get monetization on videos I'm not making money on anyway, does that really matter? No. But a hard strike for Samurai Jack, twice, mind you. Once for the ending of the game, and once for one video having the shop song in there, which really kind of messed me up, because it's like I have visited the shop in every episode. So I don't know why all of a sudden it hit me on an episode. Like, I think it was episode 7 that they get me a strike for. I fought them both. I won both, but it's taken a lot out of me emotionally. And it's been hard to find the motivation when it's like you fight for subs, you fight for views, and then you fight to even be on the platform. And I've had other stuff going on before. It has been a struggle to get on YouTube in the first place. I've had canceled capture cards, canceled webcams that I've ordered. I have had defective motherboards. I'm on my 3rd motherboard to get a computer running. Like, it's been an obstacle every step of the way, and sometimes you feel like, man, what am I doing? How many obstacles am I going to hit before I realize that maybe the obstacles are telling me to stop? And I've been struggling with that a lot, but I don't leave anything unfinished. So I am going to finish this Resident Evil run, and I'm going to do my best to stay motivated and stay positive and keep moving in YouTube beyond that. But I just thought I'd be honest with you guys and let you know that, we're fighting here. We're still in the fight, but I firmly believe that the minute that a fighter does not want to fight more than anything in the world is the minute he needs to hang up his gloves, because he's 2 seconds away from getting his butt kicked. And, so I'm going to fight as long as fighting is the thing that I want the most. And I love this platform. I love you guys, especially. A lot of you guys have reached out to me. I know a lot of you guys know that I've been kind of struggling with some stuff, and I appreciate you all. And I've rambled on way too long. So go ahead. Let's roll that footage. All right, so we are right where we left off in the last video. We opened that gate and we are running up here because we're going to go ahead and grab the medallion. Just knock this out quickly before I forget, and so I don't have to pick it up later as well. The code is still the same, Lion Twig Phoenix. It's the same on both A runs. So we'll go ahead and grab that, put that in here immediately before we move on to the next area and actually tackle parts of the game. As I said before, you can see we have a ton of ammo, more than 2 stacks, because this weapons overhaul mod has given us ammo, full stacks of ammo every time you pick anything up. So we are stacked. And it also swapped out the first aid spray in the bathroom for a shield heal, which is pretty nice. But here, I mean, right here we go. We picked up another stack of 60. Like, anything you pick up is just full ammo. And so with that, I don't know, because I picked the one that said no key item moving, because I didn't want to mess up where items were, and make the walkthrough harder to follow or confusing for people that watch and be like, and think that, well, this wasn't here for Claire, so that's probably because it's Claire when it was really a mod. So I just tried to do the one that did weapons, and when I did that, I apparently did the one that gave you full ammo. So I don't know if there was like 8 versions of this mod, and it was hard to tell which one was each one. So I just sworn it sounds like somebody coughs in the background, which is impossible because I didn't cough, and all my game audio is recorded on its own individual track. So that was creepy. I don't know where that came from. Oh, and also the thing the weapons mod did, it gave you 3 boards in a room in that first hallway. So we're going to go ahead and use those because we have them. And it's something I would do anyway. I would usually go through here and put the boards up on these windows as I ran through. So we'll go ahead and do that. I usually would find the boards and come back and board the windows. It just makes us not have to come back to do that before we trigger Mr. X. So we're still going to pick up all the stuff, the maps and everything. You don't need this stuff. If you picked it up in Leon's, it automatically triggers. But we're going to go ahead and pick them up. And here we go, picking up yet another full stack. So we're back up to 3 full stacks of ammo. And we left with 1 before we even got here. So we are, you know, sitting on probably 400 handgun rounds already, which is insane. It's going to make these shoot the zombies 85 times in the head things a lot easier. Again, you know, I guess maybe this is trying to teach me a lesson, because I complained that zombie in the opening cutscene shouldn't have gotten up from being run over by that truck. But here we are, we just put 7 bullets into a zombie, right? 9 bullets into a zombie, 10 bullets into a zombie, and it's still not dead. So why would a truck 14 bullets into a zombie before it died? I know a lot of those were body shots, but it's still kind of crazy. 14 bullets into a zombie. I guess I can't complain that said zombies get up from being hit by a truck when they're getting up from being hit by 3 full clips, or I don't know what, 3 full revolver chambers of bullets. Don't ever say clips, they're called magazines, okay? And it did move items anyway, because that definitely wasn't there before. And it also turned all regular gunpowder into heavy gunpowder, which I'm not complaining, or large gunpowder, which I'm not complaining about, because that was kind of nice, especially for making acid rounds, because there was none. Because the weapons overhaul mod got rid of acid rounds as random pickups, so being able to make them was nice, especially when it was a decent amount. And as you can see, there are no zombies in this room, which is peculiar. And there are zombies in this room. Spoiler. The downfall of using the undead sorority mod, and I don't know if it's because I used the combination of undead sorority and nurses, And that's weird. The bump stops there. So like the weapons are all moved around. But as I was saying, I don't know if it's the combination of both mods or if it was just the one mod that caused the issue. But male zombies are invisible. You cannot see them at all. And we know a zombie came through that door. We see the doors open. You can see no zombie. I'm shooting. There's no zombie there. It's not connecting. It's a problem. So I've done the only thing that I can do in this situation. We have to make the smart move here. We know there are zombies there. We know that we cannot see them. So what is the answer? Because there are not nurses. There are zombies and we can't see them. So what do we do in this situation? We've got a metric butt ton of ammo and we just picked up another full box. We can't pick up this because we are full everywhere. So the smart thing to do is run over, pick up this thing. Gonna go in here. We have film in our thing and there's a red herb in here. So we'll pick up this red herb, combine it with that green. So that didn't take up an inventory spot. We'll develop that film, which gives us an inventory spot, and we'll read that sign because why not? Go ahead and clear our inventory out. We'll deposit that, and we're gonna do the only thing we can do. We're going to combine that. Oh, that's not the I was thinking that was the Matilda. It's not the Matilda. So we will go ahead and deposit those, and we're going to deposit that, and we're going to grab a little help. We're going to grab the infinite knife because that's good. We're going to go ahead and grab the rocket launcher, not because we plan on using the rocket launcher from here on out, but we do know there are zombies among us. So we're going to deposit this, and there are zombies in the land of nurses. Heather is playing no games with zombies. We will fight nurses straight up, but we do not know what's out here. And we hear a zombie out here, but we can't see. So we made it rain on that boy. And we know that there should be a zombie there. We can't see. So shooting there. And we know there should be a zombie there that is clearly not, that we can't see. So we're shooting there. So that clears this room. Now we're going to think long and hard about what we just did and whether we should keep the rocket launcher on our person. I don't want to be tempted to use it because otherwise I'll just blast every liquor I see with it, because that makes the most sense to me, because the liquors are an extreme pain in the booty. So we are going to go ahead and deposit this rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is a special use only in case of invisible fire do we bring out the big baddie bazooka. Here clearly it didn't. I don't know why some male zombies are fine and turn into nurses and some are invincible, or invisible, not invincible. I assume that it's ones that are hard programmed in the game to be there no matter what and not randomized in what they look like. Because I know that a lot of times these zombies will look differently. Like this zombie will be the same. There'll always be a zombie here on the staircase, but it'll be in a different outfit. And whereas over here, when this is a zombie, is always a female cop. So it's not affected because it's already female to begin with. I don't know what the cause is, but that is the cause. And we are going over here to pick up a red herb because why not? And we are going to keep it moving. We're gonna go in here and see what we find in here. I'm gonna open up this because I was curious, and it was a nurse. It didn't. Oddly enough, nurses freak me out a lot more than zombies do, like aesthetically. But that nurse being in the locker didn't make me jump the way the zombie did every time. Maybe I've gotten desensitized to it running through this for like the third or fourth time recently, but I was not emotionally affected by that nurse popping out of that locker like I was the zombie. Right here, this mod, this weapons overhaul mod, also eliminates all portable safes and just leaves them as the keypad to begin with. I went ahead and picked up that keypad key. I think that's better, especially for when we're basically just doing a long mod showcase, right? We're doing a modded walkthrough, so me tinkering with the portable safes is just a waste of your time, to be honest. The puzzles are random, so it's not like I can show you anything on them, and it's just doot, 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 you know, hitting that until you find the right combination or figure out where it goes. Here we're gonna look and see what's in said lockers before we decide whether we're putting it on 3 or 2, because I wanted to see what the difference between what 102 and 103 was. We're gonna go ahead and place it on 2, I believe, because that gives us both sides, and 102 had something pretty decent in it. Yeah, it has a pouch, a inventory pouch. So there, I'm just hitting everything because I don't remember which ones are open. I know 102 was. I didn't remember if 10. I can never remember if it's 104 that has something or not, and it's not. It's 102, 103, 106, and 109. Nothing in 108. So we've hit every number combination just to be safe. 109. So grab this inventory pouch, which is helpful. I don't know what's in there. This is, oh, that's the Matilda. And that is another handgun. I believe that's in the second run typically, but that's here. So now we're going to run on this side and see what's over here. It's 203. We know it was a shotgun. Oh, that's what they did. They put the inventory pouch in 102 and put the shotgun thing in 203, which is kind of neat because kind of keeps you from like, you'll get the shotgun, but it keeps you from having a fully upgraded shotgun straight out the gate, as opposed to what the other mod that is just the other mod that I used in the Leon run that put the grenade launcher in there, which put the grenade launcher upgrade in there. That would have done the same thing with the shotgun in this one. So this actually makes it to where you have to acquire the shotgun modifications as part of your walkthrough, which is kind of neat in a way. But again, we got all these other handguns and the machine gun. So what we're going to do is pull out the piece for the Matilda that we've already picked up and put it on there and upgrade it, the gun stock for the Matilda. We'll never use the Matilda. I prefer the revolver. I feel like the revolver has more stun power. So I always stick with a revolver. And to be honest, with this crazy abundance of ammo, it really doesn't matter. We could have used whatever we wanted. We could have used the Samurai Edge or the whatever. But that Matilda's got the umbrella mods, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't fit me aesthetically. Nonetheless, I feel like I've just been really dry this episode. So I kind of want to just be like, hey, guys, I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate all of you who have messaged me over the course of the few days. As some of you knew, I was dealing with this copyright strike on Samurai Jack, and how that it kind of really deflated my YouTube balloon. And you know, hey, you cheats, you want a balloon? I do. I want a new balloon. I want to be excited for YouTube like I was, and I know that that's on me, and I know that a lot of the channels I watch, people have all these beautiful motivations for doing YouTube. Like, they love video creation, or they love this, or you know, they're doing it with their brother and to honor a family member, and all that is so wonderful. And I feel like I've just done it because I wanted to try it, and like I've really grown to enjoy learning. Like, I learned so much doing YouTube. I learn like editing techniques. I've never edited a video before I did my first video. Like I've never made thumbnails before I made my first thumbnail, and I went back and made thumbnails for all the previous videos and stuff. Like I was a complete noob in every sense of the word. Like I've never recorded anything, and this was all new to me. And I've learned so much, and I've learned so much from people who've reached out and told me like, hey, you can do this or do that. And again, not to interrupt my my praise here of people, but there's another invisible non-nurse zombie right there. So I am very happy with what I've done on this platform, and very happy, especially happy with the great people I've met. The errands from Simply ADB who reached out to me. Sammy Bug is a person that I've really come to adore as a human being, because they're just such a genuine sweetheart, and they're as genuine as they are talented at videos. And it's been really neat meeting all you people, and I am going to keep working. I'm going to finish this walkthrough, and I'm going to work on Ghost of Tsushima, because I want to leave nothing unfinished. So if I end my journey, I will end it on an ending and not in the middle. Anyway, speaking of ending things, we're going to end this episode here after this cutscene. So thank you for watching. I will be back on Wednesday and Friday of this week and for the foreseeable future. Stay beautiful, stay golden. More importantly, stay safe. Love you all. Goodbye.